Welcome back to another video, everybody. Today's video is an update video for Ymir. I played Ymir in AOT 1 locally, just basically in fun games. I think I might have played her once or twice at a locals, but she's really just been my pocket deck. I really enjoy this character. I like what she does. She builds foundations for free. She gets to do the whole I'm going to lose health and then gain it all back and then get bonuses for gain. Get a huge bonus for gaining it back, right? So let's get into the character. Ymir, she's a survey core. She has fire and life symbols. She's a 723. We love that. We love having those extra points of health. Um, Enhance, lose a health. This tech gets 2 damage. It's pretty solid. Form, once per turn, build 1 foundation from your card pool. Then if a player has 9 or more foundations, transform Ymir. Ymir, Jaw Titan, Survey Core Titan. 723, your attacks get +2 speed. Enhance. That's a static, so it always happens. Enhance, your attack gain 1 health. Your attack gets X damage. X equals the number of times you've gained health this turn. She also has a defensive enhance, which is enhance commit. This attack gets -3 speed. So basically, we're gonna use our health as a resource, and then we're gonna, when we go to the backswing or we go aggress, we're gonna hit hard and hard and hard. So let's get into the attacks. We got 3 copies of Jawjammer. It's a throw, 4 difficulty, 3 check, 3 mid block, 2 high for 4, throw, destroy a face down foundation. This attack gets +4 damage. Sometimes this card doesn't get the 4 damage because we've struggled to have face downs, because sometimes we just destroy them early because we have Immortal Shapeshifter, and that sometimes just gets us more value. But yeah, having to throw and having a giant damage pump is always good, so it makes it that your rival has to have throw hate to answer you. 3 copies of Rejuvenating Smash, 5 difficulty, 3 check, 1 mid block, 4 mid for 6. EX3, Fury Punch, response, after you play this card, if it is the second card you have played this turn, draw 2 cards, gain 2 health. Enhance, if you've discarded a card during this enhance step, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. That will absolutely never happen, because we're never going to discard. We're playing it for the health, gain 2, draw 2. So we can become a 9-hander on attacking and or slightly defending the turn cycle. The best thing is when we play this as our second attack is that we're gaining 2 health, so we're getting extra damage off of our enhance. Instant Shining Flash, 4 difficulty, 3 check, 1 low block, 4 high 4. Enhance, flip 1 foundation. The next card you try to play this turn gets -1 difficulty. Response, after you play this card, your rival spends momentum. Also, this kind of makes it your next attack. If this is your first attack, your next attack kind of ignores progressive difficulty with this. Also, it helps you string out a lot longer, since we are a string deck. It does have some relevant keywords, charged, range, and weapon, which don't matter in our deck, but it does matter to other people. Also, it has a really sick block, and it also, after on offense or defense, we can make our rival spend momentum. Tetra Terror Onslaught, 5 difficulty, 3 check, 2 low block, 4 high 4. Echo Fury, when we static, when we try to play this attack from anywhere other than our hand, it gets -1 difficulty and 2 speed. So when we echo this, it's a 4 difficulty, 6 high for 4. Enhance, lose 3 health. If this attack deals damage, add 1 card with a printed difficulty of 4 or less from our discard pile to our hand. So this can pick up Jawjammer, Instant Shining Flash, and Midst of Despair, which is our next attack. Midst of Despair, 4 difficulty, 3 check, 1 high block, 2 high 6 ranged. Blitz, if we've gained health this turn, this attack gets +3 speed. So if we play this as our second or third, actually as our second or third attack, we're able to gain health, and then this gets 3 extra speed. And then if we're on our backside, it gets 5 extra speed, so it's a 7 high for 6 on our backside. Response, after the attack deals damage, the next card you try to play ignores progressive difficulty. So we're going to try to chain these into one giant attack at the end. Next up, Attack Titan's Haymaker, 3 copies. 5 difficulty, 3 check, 2 high block, 4 mid for 5. Shift, stun 2, punch Titan, Blitz. This attack cannot be blocked by cards of printed difficulty 2 or less, which is really huge because this means they have to block with an attack or a 3 difficulty or higher foundation or action. It's just great. It gets power cards out of our rivals' hands, and it transforms into edit and post. Aaron's determination, unique, enhance, mill 1, your attack gets 1 damage. If we have 10 or less health instead, it gets 2 damage. So early backswing turns, this could give us 2 damage. Otherwise, this is going to make us mill 1, which will put more attacks on our discard pile for Tetra Terror, which is really cool. 2 copies of Besieged, Fire Attuned, 3 difficulty 3 check, 1 mid block, 3 mid for 4, Charge Fury. Blitz, this attack can only be blocked by cards with the printed block modifier 3 or greater. Deadlock Blitz, this attack gets 4 damage. So this one at the end of a string could just nuke your opponent from like 20. If we're able to get off of enough Mortal Shapeshifter charges, enough Brief Respite charges, health gains, and we could really, really, really drive up our attack number. This could be swinging for 19. It's crazy. 1 asset, item box, 2/5, too low, block, commit, return this attack to its printed speed and damage, return to its printed attack zone. If it was unblockable, it's no longer unblockable. So we're able to just speed reset. It's one of the life's few speed resets. Life doesn't have a whole lot. So moving on to the foundations, some of the core pieces of the deck. Immortal Shapeshifter at 4 copies, 2/5, 3 high block, check a 5, response, check a 5. After 1 or more of your foundations are destroyed, gain a health. Enhance, destroy 1 foundation, this attack gets 1 damage. So this will allow us to get damage, but also increase our own character's damage pump by gaining health. This character loves to build wide as early as possible, so we need copies of new training method, 2/4, 2 high block. Response, after you build this card, build 1 foundation from your hand, committed. Response, commit, flip. After you check a foundation, add it to your hand. That's very important because we want to be able to add cards to block with or to rebuild. Wild Blood Pussycats comes in at 3x, 2/5/2 mid block. After you block an attack, response, after you block an attack with this card, that attack loses echo. It's side echo hate, because we're really playing this for the form, flip, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 foundation revealed this way to your hand, discard the rest. So we want to be able to add more foundations, to build more foundations, or to supplement our hand for blocking, since we don't have a lot of outside draw. Incredible display at a 2x, 3 mid block, 2/5, commit, discard 1 card, discard a momentum, after your rival plays a non-character responsibility, cancel it. We love cancels. Response, commit, after you block with a foundation, add it to your hand. We are playing Syndicate Target, Pro Hero. We do not have, believe it's 4th Wielder from the Deku deck, the one that makes it a mid on block. Yeah, we're not playing that. It's really hard to fit space and keep it at 66 cards. It's very, very hard. 1 copy of Masho Concealment, 2/5/3 mid. Response, after your rival plays an enhance ability on a foundation, cancel it. Team Masho stuff doesn't matter. We want as much cancels as possible. Vast Strength, 2/4/3 mid. Remove, after an attack is played, it loses all non-keyword abilities. We're not Ryugu, so we don't care about the form. Yeah, it blanks non-keyword text. It's great. Allows us to defend. It doesn't work on play abilities, but it does work on stuff during the enhanced step and during blitz abilities. +1 high block, 6 check. Not much else to say about this. 0 low block, 6 check. Not much else we could say about it. It's best 2 foundations for blocking in the game. 3 copies of Fast Friendship. We have speed hate on our face, but we love more speed hate if possible. Plus, also, if we want to flip this for a Jaw Jammer activation, we can, because we don't care if a Jaw Jammer is 0 speed, because it's a throw. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you can. It's a 1/5/3 mid block flip. This attack gets -2 speed. If you have more face downs than your rival, this attack gets -3 speed instead. 2 copies of Shameless Haggler, 2/5/2 low block, flip. Discard 1 card, draw a card, and gain 2 health. Then your rival may draw a card and gain 2 health. If you do draw a card and gain 2 health. You know how many times I've just got to free discard a card, draw a card, and gain 2? No one wants to give me the extra card draw and gain 2. They don't. It's sad. They don't want to haggle. It sucks. But yeah, this is some really good in-turn health gain and card draw cycle. 3 copies of high value target, 1/5, 3 low block. It commits as 2 foundations when passing a check to block. Also, response before your rival, before one of your foundations would be destroyed due to a rival effect, we destroy this instead. So it's destruction protection. We do like to commit our character on defense, so this is a great extra piece of defense. 1/5, resting up, 3 copies, 1/5, 3 low block. Commit, this attack gets -2 speed. If your character is committed, it gets 3 speed instead. It's very good on defense for you. Now into the newer cards I've added in from AOT2 and some other adjustments that I've made. 3 copies of Brief Respite. So 1/5, 3 high block. Sacrifice 1 foundation, gain a health. Yep, that's it. We can blow up committed foundations now to gain a health and drive. It should say just +1, also +1 damage. 2 copies of Moment of Peace. 3 difficulty, 5 check, +1 mid, unique. Flip 1 foundation. This attack gets 1 speed or -1, +1 speed or -1 speed. If it deals damage, we gain a health. So we can flip any other foundation, get a speed, and then if it hits, you gain a health. So we're getting 1/1 over turn in a way. Also has a great deadlock response. Deadlock response, after you gain health, draw a card. So we're going to be if our rival goes into deadlock and we're gaining health, we're going to draw so many cards. It's going to be great. And another new piece from the new set, Recuperation Time. 3/5 check, 2 mid, response. After you gain health, this attack gets +1 or -1 damage. So cool thing is brief respite. We can sack a foundation, gain 1, and then neg 1 to our rival's attack. And then we can also Moment of Peace, flip -1, and then that part doesn't matter, I guess, this one, so that doesn't matter on that one. But we can Immortal Shapeshifter, give their attack a damage, check a 5, gain 1, minus a damage. So there's some really cool counterplays we can do within our own cards. But this is huge because whenever we gain a health, we get extra damage. So if we're continually gaining health on a lot of our cards via foundations or our character ability, we're going to be able to gain so much extra damage. Would have been really crazy if this said speed instead. That would be nuts and crazy. We have 3 copies of Keeping Aerie Safe. I've added this in because Paul Phoenix is a character. Yeah, Paul Phoenix sucks. That dude just... I mean, I played Toga 3 forever, so I know what it's like to be, ran over a bit by stun. So, yeah, you got to play some stun defense. You got to play a little, if any. You can't play nothing. You have to play something. So it's a 0/5, 2 mid block, once per turn. Response after this card is committed due to your rival's effect. Ready it. Playable while committed. So that's it. I haven't messed with the board yet. The board definitely needs some adjusting. There's a vast strength, 2 recovery time, 2 last second dodge, 3 cooperation offer, and 2 evading copy. The deck sideboard hasn't changed at all. I really need to go in and change it. I'm just lazy. So that's the deck, guys. That's the Ymir updates for AOT2. Probably a little more things I could probably do with it, but for right now, this is what I'm going to stick with, and I'll test it out and make changes as I need. So again, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't hit those bells for notifications so you don't miss a video, and until the next video, take care.